Hi there, this is BB, and I'm gonna keep this video short. I'm in pain, or here, whatever it is, it came around here, like right here. I just squeezed that pain here, pain on my teeth, man. The top and the bottom row, and it's coming to the front. It moves. I used to have this pain back in 2018 and 19 around my pelvis. It's like the bone. Imagine your hip bone, your pelvic bone. It used to move. This thing used to move back and forth, back and forth. It used to move. I don't know what it was. It used to move back and forth like a magnet pulling it back and forth. Um, in 2020, this guy Kanapka did speak of a girl named Candy. She was 17. Now I don't know how she fit into all of these things, or how she fitted into it, or why he brought it up. She was 17. She was found all drugged out, so drugged out it took days for her to recover, which means there was massive amounts of drugs in her system, probably in her body all over. And she had to get 3 surgeries on her uterus, which means there was pregnancy, or she was massively raped over and over by a group of men, or one man repeatedly, and he used foreign objects on her. I've said before that these men are rapists. You hear how that came out? These men are rapists. There's no way in hell these men are. It's like they like the art of raping. Their rape shows up in basic forms to advanced forms of rape. The basic form is to have the woman control. Now, what is rape? What does rape do? Why would a man rape a woman? What is he getting from it? Overpowering, shaming her, degrading her, debasing, defacing her, defecating on her, making her feel inferior because he needs to feel superior, feeling that she slighted him, she turned him down, she didn't want him, so she must feel the length of his penis. Is his God-given right? Why would a man rape a woman? It's that feeling of being dominant over this woman. This feeling that he is man, hear him roar. Most men like these are usually dumbasses. It doesn't matter what degree they have from which university, they're dumbasses. Rape is a dumb thing to do. To stoop this low, it's a dumb thing to do. Smart man would not do that. He'll say, forget you and move on. He likes a challenge where the woman is putting him down and he's pursuing her. He's not going to sneak in her home or put something in her drink or overpower her in a dark alley and rape her. A real man, well, there's womanizers, and then there's a husband material who will they'll just sit there and somebody will find them. But these ones, they have something to prove that the woman can't help them prove. Raping her ain't gonna prove anything. She can't help them prove it, but they're always looking to prove something because they have to show the world that they're not this, they're that, and nobody gives a shit. But they don't care about that. She will help them to show the world their plight. So what does he get from it, or her? The overpowering. So this girl, what would they have gotten from repeatedly raping her? I'm not sure. But 3 surgeries on her uterus tells me something bad happened to her. Now, I'm not sure if she's being trafficked or not. I'm not sure. Or she just was too young when she was having babies. She was just too young. She was just too fucking young. And she was having babies. And they tore up her uterus. They tore it up. I don't know if she's still alive or not. I don't know what happened. Or what happened to the girl. Or how she fit into all this. But it's the same group of people I believe is behind me. I don't know if it's because Kanapka told me this or not. And if Kanapka hears this and watches this video, he should be man enough to open his mouth and contact me and say, hey, Bibi, what the hell is going on? Even if just to say, look, I'm hearing my name called. You're making these videos. These are some serious accusations. Well, I'm not accusing him of anything. I'm accusing him of not being the man he should be, and open his fucking mouth and say something. Open his mouth and say something. Because somebody knows these men. Somebody knows what they've done. Somebody knows what they've done. Somebody has sussed them out before I came along. And they have them all in this headlock. They found a way to, instead of killing them systematically, taking them out one at a time, they found a way to turn this into something pseudo-religious, pseudo-spiritual, pseudo-blasphemous, satanic, ritualistic, psychic, mind games. I don't know whose thought process, but it was desperation was the word that came up. Desperation. And it's one of them right here, because everything I've said, it's all them, but it needs to come through me. I'll tell you, it's all bunk. That was something that was pressed here. Apparently, I'm saying things in my sleep. I'm predicting things, or I'm saying things, or I'm coming up with solutions to some kind of problem. It's not surprising to me. And when you're connected to everything, some of us are just open and we allow answers to come through. Some of us are closed the fuck off, like a rapist would be closed off because he has an agenda. And his agenda is not one to help, it's to further how important he is to society. And he will rape a woman to prove, well, something. She can't help him, but she's going to get her ass whacked anyway at some point. So, and I probably will too, because the man has a big agenda. And not the size of his dick, maybe, just his agenda. Because he is at war with something. And it ain't me. It wasn't Candy. Because he's still at war. He still has a point to prove. He still has journeys and travels and mountains to climb and oceans to cross. When we're dead and gone, his journey is still going. I don't know who Candy was. I don't know. I know there's so many fucking liars in this group. It's like there's so many lies you're hearing. There was another young lady, and she was 16 or 17. She was 16 or 17. She was the niece of my neighbor. She died in 2019. I read on her aunt's Facebook page that she died, and she was paranoid. At the time, nothing was, openly happening to me that I could identify something was wrong. As I can now, And I just read brief things, posts on her aunt's Facebook page. She was paranoid. They thought she was overacting. her parents were getting divorced, and they thought that she was just playing both of them. But then come to find out, a whole bunch of stuff happened. She got locked up in a because they thought she was nuts. That doesn't sound like a kid that was acting up. That sounds like something was wrong. When I tell you lies, so many lies. It's just lie after lie after lie. It's just, and I'm stuck in it. Like this, they're rotten. These people, rotten. They're rotten. And I tell you, I don't know what they're really doing or what they're up to. I don't know. Everybody I come into contact with it's them. They're terrorizing me. Every single person. I don't know. Everybody you come into contact, it's the same group of people. Whoever stole my grandma's stamps, Guyanese, American friends, fresh off the boat from Guyana, and they got fucked over. They got taken advantage of. And somebody stole them snake oil. And they are selling other people the snake oil. The snake oil is whatever keeps them trapped in your head. At the bottom of this, it's a bed of money. It's money, transactions, business. They're exchanging money, favors for money. Somebody told me this, and it was a psychic back in 2018 and 19, that the guys are just drug dealers. They're dealers. And just like every dealer, any young lady, she's addicted to whatever they're selling. When she can't pay, she'll pay with something else. When her money runs out, she'll pay with something else. Because it doesn't matter how much money you have, it's going to run out at some point. Because you're paying $20 today, tomorrow it might be $2,000 you have to pay. The next day it'll be $4,000 you have to pay. The more addicted you become, is the more they're going to charge you. And then eventually, they'll either you and have to start cooking the drug yourself, or if it's adrenochrome, you'll have to go out there and start digging in people's heads to find it. And probably that's where we're at right now. I forgot the reason I made the video, but it's to do with the rape. Because they're always hinting at something with me, like I don't know. When I suggested it, I might have been assaulted. They'll say, well, who would want to rape you? Well, I'm sure every victim, or most of them, has heard by the perpetrator and his or her family and friends the same thing. Who would want to rape you? Who in their right mind would rape you? Every single one has heard this. It doesn't matter if you look like a movie star or you look like you just stepped out of eating from the garbage can and you've been at it for 10 years or more. It doesn't matter. They have heard the same thing. Who in their right mind would want to rape you? It's just like a handbook, but it's a natural reaction. A natural reaction from them. It's their way of lashing out because they get angry. When they're accused, they get angry. When they're accused, they get angry. Now, they're accusing me of, and they're always going like this. Like when you're like tapping on something. I wish that this was go to court. I mean, what do I have to do to get this in a courtroom? Do I have to catch one of them and beat the shit out of them? What? There's one woman, her family, they are sick. Mentally fucked. And now they'll want to say that it's because somebody fucked with their heads. Isn't it always the case? Everybody will want to use this technology as an excuse that someone fucked with their heads to get out of jail. Well, they didn't know what they were doing. I promise you, yes, they do. They know exactly what the fuck they're doing. And this woman and her family, they're trash. They think fucking with the human body is fun. But they can't come in your face because you'll tumble with their fucking ass. You'll tumble with them. They sneak in your home at night when you're sleeping. Like the fucking groveling little shit cowards they are. They can't come in your house. My gums are all torn up. There's pain all over. It's all over my head here. When I piss, it's all vinegar. It smells like literal vinegar, like you're pouring vinegar in the sink. Or you're smelling, you open up a bottle of vinegar. It's not sweat from my body, a sour sweat. It's vinegar. Distilled vinegar. It's vinegar. And now then it smells like some other chemical. And it happens mostly on the weekends where they're pushing me to go have an emergency visit at the doctor. Because whoever they have on their payroll is going to be at the hospital, maybe subbing for somebody. Or just working on the weekends. It might not even be a doctor. It might be somebody who's working there who can get to, if they take a sample probably won't be looked at till Monday, but the samples can be tampered with. Might find AIDS show up on it. Or cancer show up, whatever. But I don't think you can find cancer from urine. Might find something shows up, I don't know. Something that, is either one of those situations, because it'll be switched out for somebody else's urine, or they'll just, something that they're trying to hide. These people are high tech, man. Low caliber, because you can figure this shit out. But they're high tech in their minds. It's all bullshit. Anyway, I'll make another recording because this is hurting really bad.